but we've got plenty of these to go around, I think. This is from Just Bagels, the 24 4-ounce NYC Kettle boiled bagels in your choice of flavor. Now, this combo is new to us here at the Q. We just barely launched these, wow, 6 days ago. Holy moly. And these are already very, very popular. This is item M91481. How many have we had ordered already? About 3,000 of these ordered in just a matter of days. My goodness. Wonderful thing about New York City, well, there's a lot of things wonderful about New York City, but it's that fantastic water that comes in from the Catskills in just north of the city, which makes the bagels so delicious. Also makes the pizza so good too. I just moved from New York City where I was for 16 years, and there's nothing like a New York City bagel. And we can bring these home to you here at the Q. So the featured price on this one, $39.98, 4 easy payments of $9.99. Here are your options. We've got 24 plain bagels. We also have the combos now. So you can get 12 plain bagels and 12 French toast bagels. We also have 12 plain bagels and then 12 cinnamon raisin crumb bagels. Or you can get 12 French toast bagels and 12 cinnamon raisin crumb bagels. But that crumb topping that you're seeing on that cinnamon raisin is new to our friends, and there is no auto delivery on this one. So if you love that price, you're certainly going to want to take advantage of that right now while we have these. Every time we bring these bagels on, they are wildly popular, and anytime there's a new flavor, people go just nuts over these because honestly, that crunchy outside, that doughy, wonderful middle, they are absolutely delicious. There is no other bagel like a New York City bagel. I'm going to welcome in our very special guest, Cliff Nordquist, to tell us all about these New York City bagels. Cliff, how are things up in the Bronx?
Steve, fantastic. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing good, my friend. Good to see you.
You know what? Food of the month, right?
Hey.
Just bagels with food of the month.
Sure is.
We had to come up with a new flavor. Now, we've done the cinnamon raisin bagel before, which is very popular. Everybody loves the sweets. But this one has the crumb topping that we make the crumb topping by hand. And why not just add it on a cinnamon raisin bagel with cinnamon, raisins, touch of vanilla, nothing artificial, no colors, flavors, preservatives. Look at that topping.
Oh,
I mean,
yum.
The crumb bagels are very popular. We've done the blueberry, we did the French toast crumb. We even did a cinnamon crumb, but we've never done the cinnamon raisin crumb. And I'll tell you, for some reason, I think this might be my favorite because I ate it the other day and I was a little taken back. It almost tastes like a piece of cake. I don't know if you can see that. I don't have the cameras that we do at QVC.
Oh, delicious.
But, we can go into the 5 steps that differentiate us from everybody else. They could roll that video. If they have it, it starts with the New York water, like you said, from the Catskill Mountains. Pizza, pasta, bagels, the best. And then it's the ingredients that we use. Nothing artificial, no colors, flavors, preservatives, peanut-free, tree nut-free, kosher, no trans fats, no eggs in the facility, just all of that. It's very difficult to do that. No, that's the big step, the aging process, where we age the bagel for 10 hours in a refrigerated box to create that crust and chew before boiling it, because a real bagel is boiled. Then we bake it at 500 degrees on that hearth, steel-plated oven. We send it for a little ride around the bakery to cool it down. You can't pack a hot bagel; it doesn't ship well. And the best part is that bagel that you see being packed right now hasn't been made yet. Nothing from inventory. What's today, Steve? Is today Tuesday?
Today is Tuesday.
Oh, so there's a good possibility these are going out tomorrow. If they don't go out tomorrow, they're going out Monday. But the day we bake them is the day we ship them, and they'll most likely go out tomorrow.
I mean,
that's when,
That's amazing. I mean, that goes really fast. I mean, you're getting the freshest of fresh there. So I have to tell you, the plain and French toast is very popular right now and the most limited of the combos that we have. So that one is going really quickly. But Cliff, that's a big deal for you to say that cinnamon raisin crumb is your favorite, because I know you're an everything. You're an everything guy.
Well, I didn't say it was my favorite. The everything bagel is my favorite. But of the crumb bagels, now the blueberry crumb is amazing. The French toast crumb was amazing. But for some reason, I tasted it and it just went so well together with the raisins and the cinnamon and the touch of vanilla. It just was like, I went to taste it And unfortunately, I ate the whole thing. But, that's another story. Steve, and I know if you were there to take a bite,
Oh, man.
you probably would take a big bite, right,
You
Steve?
bet.
Would you
You know it.
Hey, Steve, let me ask you something. Do you know where you got the name Big Bite from? Do you know where you got that name from?
Yeah, I certainly do. Because the first In the Kitchen with David show I did, I took too big of a bite with you.
I love that. You actually have that name because it's just bagels. That, I got to tell you, makes my day. I wish I could give you a bite of one of these, but this is the plain bagel, right? Which we usually have it in every offering. Nothing plain about it. Malt, molasses, nothing artificial, peanut-free, tree nut-free. But it's that pull that I can't quite get it like the HD cameras at QVC, because I'm just in my kitchen here in New York. But if you could just see the way it pulls, I mean, that's everything, because I compared it to a supermarket bagel. Like if you go to a supermarket and you buy a plain bagel and then you take a plain bagel from us and you pull it, mine is going to pull, theirs is going to break. And the reason it breaks is because it's just filled with artificial stuff. Those bagels last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks on the shelf. This bagel, I make it today. I have to get it to you within 2 days. And I think everybody knows by now, you have to freeze it immediately. They freeze great. Just follow the baking instructions. Thaw it out for 20, 30 minutes. Bake it 450, 5 to 8 minutes so you get a nice little crunch on it. And you know what? You're going to have, I want to say a bagel store bagel. I want to say a New York bagel. But you know what, Steve? Not every bagel in New York is great. I don't want to, you got to have a New York bagel. New York bagels are the best. But not everybody makes a great bagel. Otherwise, why would I be in business, right?
Correct.
What I do is it's really hard to work with the ingredients that we do, like unbleached, unbrominated flour, nothing artificial, no colors, flavors. This is, the big bakeries, every bagel is a cookie cutter. Every bagel of ours is a snowflake. Everyone is a different size, a different shape, because there's actually human beings that make these bagels, not just a push-button factory, and we bake from scratch, and that is the difference. That's what you get from us that you cannot get from anybody else, and I guess that's why we won Customer Favorite Food 3 years in a row, which is another crazy, right? Crazy. I mean, crazy.
There's something to be said for that. That is amazing. And I mean, this offer of these flavors and this packaging that we're giving to you tonight is new to us. We only launched this 6 days ago. So right now, you're going to get home 24 of these 4-ounce New York City Kettle boiled bagels for $39.98 and 4 easy payments of $9.99. So we've got some options for you. Remember, this is our food of the month. So you're going to definitely want to jump on these while we have this offer going on right now. So right now, what you're looking at here is, well, you're looking at all three with this picture that we're seeing, but we have it in 24 plain. So you can get all plain, or there's your all plain, or you can get 12 plain and 12 French toast, which is a very popular option right now in this show. Or we have 12 plain with the cinnamon raisin crumb, or we have 12 French toast with 12 of that cinnamon raisin crumb. And that is the most popular choice now. People are listening to you, Cliff. They saw that amazing crumb topping you put on that cinnamon raisin. Oh, yeah.
And you know what? The 12 crumb and the 12 French toast, I would imagine, is the most popular, because I know that they love the sweets. And we didn't even dive into the French toast. By the way, this is an amazing offer. It's almost like a big deal. It's an amazing price. But the French toast our French toast bagel is amazing. Like, I wish you could smell this right now. I know you take a bite out of it, but I wish you could actually smell it, right? Because it's got French toast bits in it. It's got maple syrup. It's got cinnamon. It's got a touch of vanilla. And you bake this thing in the morning and, ditch the pancakes. You're going to love this. And, our bagels are light.
Yes.
They're not heavy. They're not dense. They don't lay in your stomach like a puck.
Right.
They definitely are light. So,
definitely.
You can eat a couple of them. And even with the crumb, it's like a dessert. It's like a cake, but it's light.
It's so true. Cliff, thank you so much for joining us this evening and finishing out our show with me. Really appreciate it.
I love to finish it with you. Thanks, Steve.
We'll see you soon, Cliff.
I'll see you
Take
soon.
care.
You got it.
Oh, fantastic. Remember, pick up those bagels. Item M91481, our food of the month. Well, don't go too far because we've got another hour coming up with innovations in electronics. We are bringing you the newest iPad to the queue. Stick around. We've got so much more to talk about. See you in a bit.